Welcome to Nerds Against Normality, your favourite podcast to hang out with your fellow nerds, you nerd. With me, Stacey Bowles.
It's rude.
The Goku to my Chi-Chi, Harry Bowles.
Hello.
And our Yamcha, Ben Sheridan.
Aww. Right. So this is the debate one, and I've got actually a question for both of you. So shut up.
Okay. Sorry, Ben.
Yeah, here's the debate this week. I've got a question I'd like both of you to try and answer, and that is this. What is the best spacecraft in fiction?
The best spacecraft in
fiction, yes. Rule 1. It can't be from the 3 major franchises that I think of in my head. So we can't do Star Wars, you can't do Star Trek, you can't do Alien. Rule 2. It has to carry more than 4 people. I will accept 4. And rule 3, it has to follow the definition of what a spacecraft is. So we can't do anything that's just going to be on a planet's surface. That doesn't count. It has to be capable of orbital travel. The spacecraft definition from the dictionary is a vehicle designed for travel or operation in space, beyond the Earth's atmosphere, or in orbit around the Earth. The thesaurus one is noun, as in spaceship. I'll use it in a sentence. Fewer than half of all the spacecraft that have been sent to Mars have actually made it.
I'm going to say straight away that I'm worried if I cross these rules, it's death upon.
It is indeed.
Impact.
Yeah. You will be immediately disqualified and we'll have to find someone else for the podcast. I can only apologise. Who would like to go first?
Ladies first.
Ladies first. Stacey,
Okay.
what is your spacecraft for me?
Okay, so I'm going to talk you through my thought process, how I arrived here, because I did think about some absolute classic spacecrafts.
Answer doesn't need to be as long as the question, Stacey.
Okay, cool. So we're going straight in.
No, go on. What was the thought process?
Well, obviously the ultimate answer would have been around Star Trek, but as that's,
That ship gets blown up more times than I can count.
That's not what I've gone with.
What, the Enterprise?
Yeah.
That's the best ship in Star Trek.
That's what I'd go with, yeah, the Pinnacle. Although it does, maybe the upgraded one after it's been blown up. But anyway, that wasn't in the rules. I also thought about Starbug, which is the red dwarf spaceship that they use.
Oh, no.
And that was a very close call, except that I didn't think I'd want to spend all that time on a spaceship with Lister's, dirty habits.
So, just for your rules, are you having to stay with that crew?
No.
Could you bring your own crew?
You could just bring your own crew.
Oh yeah, but part of the fun of the Starbug is some of the crew.
Apart from you don't want to be with them.
I don't want to live with them.
I mean, I've said as the question it is the best one in fiction. I never said it was the best one with the crew. Like, if one of you purely goes into it from like an aerodynamical point of view, I don't think either of you have, but if you went in from an engineering point of view, that still counts.
So, anyway, then I did think more aerodynamically, and I thought, well, what is the spacecraft that has it all? And there's only one answer here, guys. The TARDIS. Okay, Harry's got no initial reaction. He's just...
God, that was a lot of dead air. That was 20 minutes we've had to cut down.
I don't know if I should argue it just yet, or should I just let her explain it first?
Give me a reaction.
My initial thought is, at what point do 4 people as a crew use the TARDIS?
I did think that has been done. 6 people can operate a TARDIS.
But do they? Or is it
They
predominantly...
they have had it once before.
So they've had it once?
They've had it once, yes.
The TARDIS is
I've had an orgy once. Right? I haven't.
You've had 2! You lucky devil, you.
The TARDIS is like Mary Poppins' handbag. You can fit as many people in there as you like.
We're back to the orgy. We're back to the orgy again.
The TARDIS is like, it's built for whatever you want it to be. I think I'd need to fact check this. I'm not a Doctor Who expert, but
Thankfully, I know a lot about Doctor Who.
Okay, good news.
I really do play up to
But
we have a resident Doctor Who nerd in Toby as well.
We do. I might have to phone a friend.
I'll phone him now. I'm sure he's not busy. He's got 2 kids. I'm sure he's got all the time.
This is important. But I think the TARDIS is actually built on whatever you want it to be on the inside. I think it's framed around the Doctor's.
Yeah, the Doctor in the lore. My very, very base knowledge of what Doctor Who is that the only reason it's a police box is budget reasons. And the fact that he just liked it.
And it blends in with there's
Space.
there is
Someone's hijacking my spaceship. Don't worry, there's a police box coming on. Leggy!
there's blue phone boxes all over the place in England.
Yeah.
All over the
It's one of those
place.
classic medieval police phone boxes we all used to know.
And still use.
Yeah. Fun fact: TARDISes are grown. They're not created. They're not made.
Yeah, they're like a kind
They're
of
organic.
organism, yeah.
Yeah.
Wouldn't a spaceship have to be built?
No, I'm going to allow this one. I'm going to allow this one because
It's built in a sense.
It fits all the rules. And
What happens is a mummy phone box and a daddy phone box.
When they like each other very much.
Yeah.
but then one of them's already married, and he will sit in the corner of the room on one of those weird chairs that's in every hotel room, and watch the other two.
But so it's customisable is what I'm saying with the TARDIS. What's not to like about that?
Okay, what would your TARDIS look like though? Because the police box is his or hers version of what it's.
It looked like social justice.
Absolutely.
Probably be a bloody HR office or something, wouldn't it?
Corn sausage.
Well,
Oh, it blends right in.
I mean, it
Who
needs
eats
to
in
be.
my TARDIS?
No, nobody likes them. Even the vegans only eat them just because they have to. Also, they're die.
They're just as good as the normal sausages.
I
No.
promise.
No, they're not.
It needs to blend in, but not because it doesn't want to stand out too much. So it couldn't be like a Nando's on the outside or something
What was
because
that
you're going to
little
get
podcast reference there?
Nando's.
Nice.
Yeah,
This episode is sponsored by.
That's where we eat after we record every
So
single podcast.
We're recording it in a Nando's.
Yeah, we're the only three in here, but so it has to be something that sort of blends into the background and
Yeah,
doesn't draw much
so
attention. So
the-
the TARDIS could be me.
The only
Are you?
no one's climbing inside of you.
Space.
No one's
I'm so
climbing
empty.
inside.
Very blue.
So I think the only modern equivalent is going to be like a defibrillator.
Your TARDIS would be a defibrillator.
You know the abandoned phone boxes. That's
Yeah.
what I know, something like that. I think. But the inside of mine would be great. It'd have a reading.
It's like you're talking
corner.
yourself out of this argument.
It would have like an area for napping. It would have a cinema. It would be great times in the TARDIS.
I think the TARDIS has that already, though. Like, the only bit we ever see is the central control point, but there is it's massive inside of it.
I'm glad you brought this up because in my very
Thank you.
quick research, it has been known to have a library, a garden, a swimming pool, and even a cricket pavilion inside of it.
Cricket Pavilion.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it has everything you need in it.
Okay.
Not only
Two
that,
bathrooms.
but 3 bathrooms. We know that's the minimum you need in a house.
Broken down,
Plays bad music.
broken down fence.
Yeah.
Recently repaired.
Not only that, but it travels through not just space, but time itself.
Okay.
What's
Does it
not
have any defensive capabilities? Itself,
Yeah.
like if it was getting attacked by a bigger TARDIS.
Don't be stupid, Harry.
I don't watch Doctor. What? I don't even know what it's called.
What's your TARDIS? Tank.
Yeah.
Oh no.
the TARDIS is almost indestructible. It's not completely indestructible because the Doctor Who has to be interesting, but almost. And it's been plunged into black holes. Black holes.
Someone turned the light off. It was terrifying. I'm really scared of the dark.
TARDIS's first day at university.
It's not well lit.
You're in team. you're on Team Black. Brilliant. You're in black holes.
Sorry, black holes. It's fallen off cliffs. It's
So
very
you've gone from
robust.
black holes to falling off cliffs.
It's very robust.
The spectrum is vast.
And it travels through time, so you can go back through to any era. We're not going to focus on what happens if you go back through time and you step on a moth. That's by the by. But
You've
it
already
can do
changed
all
it
those things.
because the phrase is step on a butterfly, so you've already gone back in time at some point.
I downgrade to a moth.
and changed. Hang on, moths are great. That's not the debate here. You've already changed the whole structure of the selling to be. Oh, I actually stood on a moth once, and no, that's the phrase. stood on a moth.
Stood on a moth.
Yeah.
So then did it get answered? So let's just say, bigger tank TARDIS, say that when you're drunk, right? Turns up and they're about to kick off, throw down. It's got its big TARDIS glove, slapped it, dual TARDIS off.
TARDIS.
Well,
My
is it-
TARDIS is bigger than your TARDIS.
Yeah, my dad's TARDIS. Yeah, okay.
I can really tell you've watched a lot of the TV show.
Oh, I'm a big fan.
Yeah.
Big fan.
Yeah.
Tom Baker, is he still? Is that his
That
name?
you're still kicking?
Yeah, he's still current. He's the Doctor. Yeah.
Yeah.
He listens to Korn.
Yeah.
Oh,
20 years.
More relevant music.
That's a reference to an episode long ago. Maybe it's when
hopefully.
this
Or
comes
maybe,
out.
maybe the same episode.
Who knows?
No, but I think the community around the TARDIS is quite peaceful. There's not a lot.
But if you're in space, no community. You're in space,
Yeah.
doing a little cruise.
Yeah. If it comes up against a
Emperor turns up.
ship, it's going to be fine.
I'm not going to throw you any more like strengths here, but the TARDIS is also incredibly strong.
Yeah, so
It's
we've appreciated.
It can tow a planet.
Virtually indestructible.
It can tow a planet as well.
Yeah, but could it shoot anything? Because I'm gonna.
No,
say,
it doesn't. It doesn't shoot. It's got no weapons.
No.
We're a
offensive,
we're a peaceful spacecraft, but you can have a lovely time inside in my reading nook, in the cricket pavilion, whatever.
That hallway with the light off.
I'd have the same experience at a spa hotel,
Yeah, but in space and time.
but I wouldn't know. It's not like I can look out the fucking window, is it?
If you wanted a window in there, we can put a window in.
That is something that is in every. Again, I'm literally the adjudicator. I shouldn't be chiming in here, but why do spaceships have windows? It's the most pointless thing.
So you can watch who's destroying you on the other side.
This is a whole thing. This is a whole thing in Mass Effect.
Ball cube. Oh,
Oh, you mean the best looking spacecraft in the Star Trek franchise?
In Red Dwarf, they say, there's a wibbly whirly thing off the starboard bow. Watch out for that.
I just think this is a whole thing. I remembered why I remembered this. It's in Mass Effect. The Normandy doesn't really have any windows and stuff. No, it does. And then one of the other aliens points this out, which is like, why do you have windows? It's space. Why do you need them? But yeah, okay. I mean, yours doesn't. Oh, yours does. No, yours doesn't have windows.
No, well, but it's customizable.
You never
So
you didn't ask that question. What would yours look like?
I did.
Did you?
Yeah.
no, you said the interior.
Yeah, you said what the interior.
Oh,
was.
no,
that's
a
what would be
defibrillator.
Oh, the defibrillator.
Thanks for
finally.
listening.
So yeah. Sorry, I remembered Stacey went from I dominate to look like a phone box. I'm going to make it look like
A different phone
a
box.
phone box.
A modern day phone box.
I was going to ask you when you would go back in time, or where you'd go in time and space if you could do that. But I reckon you'd probably say a week ago to pick up an Amazon package or something.
How dare you? I don't know.
I never miss my Amazon packages. And you should know this.
That is very true.
It's a tough call, but if you want a window in the TARDIS because it is customizable, you could go back to the Jurassic era and just watch a T-Rex.
I'm reading Jurassic Park.
There you
I don't
go.
think I will.
Are you reading Jurassic Park?
I can read. It's audio, but
Stacey, wake up!
they're in a black hole.
Over to you, sir.
Okay.
Please, Stacey, allow me. Harry, over to you, sir.
Thank you, babe.
Well, you got.
Mine's not as la-di-da as yours, I would say, but mine's more fun than yours. Infinitely more fun.
More
Also,
fun than a cricket pavilion.
yeah.
Well, that didn't need much debate.
So, the universe it comes from, it's got mass amounts of depth. It's got huge, vast array of characters. It's got so many spectrums. It can have characters from any universe. Even your precious TARDIS could be in my spaceship, right? I'm, of course, talking about the Lego movie Spaceship.
Oh my god, that did come to my mind.
It's the ultimate... Exactly. I mean, you'd probably need him because he builds it, but after that hit, I'd sack him off. He's awesome.
Sorry, you'd do what?
I'd sack him off.
Oh, okay.
And then I would suck him.
Oh, you're really we've got a lot of highbrow humour
Yeah,
on
a lot
this show,
of
and that's why I really enjoy us all getting together for these intellectual debates.
I'm thinking of poop jokes as we speak. But he's got ADHD. He needs some Ritalin. He needs to calm down.
It does.
He needs to, yeah.
Okay.
Can you fit 4 people in there?
You can fit as many people as you want. It's Lego. Have you ever seen Lego? The beauty of it is you can build it, in theory, as big as you want.
But you can also take it apart fairly easily.
And then but that's why you have 400,000 master builders ready to go at any point.
Yours does something that needs a lot of people around it and a degree in
Have
building.
you seen? No, you don't need a degree. You just need master.
I don't really like crowds, so.
Well, you don't have to have them. That's where you can sit in your lonely TARDIS.
I don't like how TARDIS is becoming seems to sort of be an insult now.
Well, the whole thing of one of your things was 4 people, right? You mentioned one other person in your TARDIS. Me and the boys. I'm going to have Leonardo from Turtles going there. Maybe Spider-Man. We're going to hang out.
You're right. I didn't invite either of you to my TARDIS, and I'm very sorry about that.
Also, else would I have? Sonic. He's part of the Lego movies.
Oh,
Not
is,
movies, the Lego franchise. I'd have him.
That's why you've gone with it, isn't it?
Absolutely.
I thought.
And if I run into any trouble, I'd have the boys sort it out.
I did think you were going to go for a spaceship from the Sonic franchise at some point because there is a lot of them.
Yeah, there's the Death Egg, which is just the Death Star.
Yeah, with copyright infringement there, probably.
Yeah, but
Okay.
You can quite easily just kind of pick up the spaceship, throw it on the floor, and then.
Not this one, mate.
No.
He's making the biggest one you've ever seen. It's
Right.
fucking massive.
Okay.
And do you know what he's going to do?
What?
He's going to build a big Lego spaceship around your TARDIS.
So
And it's going to.
You're going to build one quicker around my TARDIS than I can zap out and go back in time to
Did
kill
you not
all
hear the
your
part where I
master
had
builders.
400,000 master builders.
I'm going to go back in
It's
time
got-
and stop
but the
them
thing
from
is-
being built.
It is quite easily destructive. Like, it can blow up.
that's
But as fast as
what I remember from that. Though I don't remember the spaceship incredibly well from the Lego film. Does not mean say it's like not iconic. Doesn't it get destroyed fairly quickly though? Like, isn't there a whole gang that he kicks it and it falls apart?
It may be.
There's that. I think that's a gang.
I call
in
it character.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought it's horrible design
You seen the car I drive?
Yeah.
Still going though.
Yeah.
You like the risk.
You do need to put a new wheel on it though. It's a 4-wheeled car and you've got 3 wheels on it. So I will. Okay.
So yeah, I've got crew, which is something you don't have. So I've got the power of friendship. And if you've ever seen an anime, the power of friendship overcomes all.
Who's going to get to that point?
No, yes.
My question is.
Oh, is there Dragon Ball Z Lego? I bet there is some.
Yeah, there must be. Should we go to Japan?
I bet it's on Temu.
Should we do a podcast like exclusive from Japan just to find out?
Yeah.
Yeah. I know you've already been. Never mind. I'm going on my own. No, that's really sad. I'm not going on my own.
You can go in a TARDIS. It's the loneliest place on earth.
Oh God. Right, I'm gonna because I did.
Don't take any the TARDIS. You might end it all.
Just open the door. I'm gonna. Okay, because I did have some questions about the TARDIS, which were, and this is my job to do because it helps to keep the conversation going. I'll need another argument from you, a counter argument, which is for your one. I did say a spacecraft from fiction, but that is based off an actual Lego set. Does that make it non-fiction? Because
I'm not buying the spaceship from the Lego store.
You want it though.
If I could.
But does that invalidate?
That would be more than the house.
That's
Really?
Lego.
We'd have to give up the garden.
Really? We're in your recording room, which is just one of your large dining rooms. I'm amazed the audience haven't picked up the echo.
In our black hole.
But yeah, so that spaceship set was released in 1978, item number 918, if we're going to get really technical.
But I don't want that one. I want the one he builds in the film.
Right, okay.
Obviously.
Okay. Do you have anything to respond to this, Stacey? I can't give an opinion yet, famously, about anything.
Did that spaceship, because I can't remember too well the film, does it also have rainbows coming out the back of it?
So you could be an ally.
I mean, it could have rainbows coming out.
That's the community now messaging you.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, that's fun. It's fun, but it just, I feel like it just wouldn't...
I would say that my space vessel, it's more about the crew, right?
Okay.
Because at any point, the most powerful characters in that world,
Yeah.
like Superman, You're telling me he couldn't punch a TARDIS into the sun?
That's right, he couldn't. Tell you what, he could punch a hole through Lego.
Oh yeah, he wouldn't, because he's my boy.
Is he in the spaceship when it's flying in that film?
Are you saying that you would charm everyone into loving your spaceship so much it's like revered through history?
Can you give me a strength of the ship?
The crew.
No, not the crew. Give me a strength of the ship.
What's the most important part of the Enterprise?
The engine.
The crew.
The warp core.
The crew.
Oh, I don't watch it for that.
You watch it for the engine.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's why I'm surprised everyone's got a big fan thing about it. There's only 2 episodes.
I mean, it does have you could have the fun theme tune alongside it.
Oh, Lonely Island would do the entire soundtrack.
Again,
and if they wanted to come on board, there's space.
but there's also space in Stacey's. Like, it's not been a thing about...
Lonely Island aren't going on a TARDIS, mate. I'm in your corn sausage TARDIS. Surely any character has got a Lego set, hasn't it? So you've got anything from most video game franchises, you've got anything from any Marvel franchises.
What would your spaceship... What existing Lego set would you use to build your spaceship? Because you're basically... You're one of your arguments here is this, like, it could be anything.
It could be anything.
So, yeah. What would yours be?
Be a TARDIS.
Oh, son of a bitch, he's got me.
I have, though. Because it could be a TARDIS. And with the power of the magic Lego, it would have exactly what you've got. But with the squad. The ones with the friends in it having a good time with Lonely Island.
Take away the crew, is this still a good spaceship?
Yeah.
Okay. Because again, you're going back to the crew thing, and we've got to take the crew out of this.
Okay, well, just build a bigger TARDIS. A better TARDIS.
A slightly bigger TARDIS.
Yeah.
What a petty thing that would be. My TARDIS is a few centimetres bigger than your TARDIS.
Yeah, and wider.
But couldn't
for the wider boys.
But Stacey, couldn't your TARDIS also be a Lego set?
No.
Yes, it could.
Could it?
Yes, it can be anything you want it to be.
Well, yeah.
The only reason it's
could, but no one wants it to be a Lego set.
Yeah, but what do you want it to be?
Because it would be destructible.
I mean, in terms of the top 10 ships from a certain website.
Oh, mine's not going to be there.
No, it is not. No. Yeah, I was going to do that at the reveal at the end. No, it's not.
No.
Not even close. The TARDIS is...
As we all know, believe everything you read on the internet, kids.
Of course, yeah. That's where I get all of my conspiracy theories from. Did you know what they're doing with 5G?
Making the Earth flat.
Giving our kids, I don't know, a woke agenda or something. Okay. Do you have anything to add before I
don't think I need
giving
to.
my verdict?
I think it speaks for itself.
Stacey, closing argument here.
No, I think Harry's Lego spaceship is a fun place to be, but it's not going to keep you safe. Mm-hmm. It's not going to take you back to the Jurassic era, as we established. That's where everyone wants to go.
Is there a Doctor Who Lego set?
Yes.
Bingo.
What?
Checkmate.
You can't.
Is there a TARDIS spaceship? Yeah.
Lego can't go back in time.
Can with Lego Doctor Who? I bet they could. In the film, I bet you if they had Lego Doctor Who in there, you could use a little Lego TARDIS, and they could go back in time.
Has Doctor Who been in Lego? It's got to have been in that Lego game, surely.
Go.
It is in the Lego game. I don't know why. I'm not helping either of you here. I'm going to shut up. This is my ADHD brain.
Sure.
This is my ADD brain kicking in.
I would like to know if it is in the Lego universe for sure.
Okay. What, just as a Lego set? Or it's in
Any
the Lego?
form of Lego. Doctor Who.
There is a Doctor Who Lego.
And is there a TARDIS? Is there...
Yeah, it is the TARDIS.
That's the TARDIS.
What was that noise?
That was the
Sorry,
price.
I'm just it's the price.
He took his glasses off. He looked stunned.
Yeah, my bow tie is spinning in a big circle right now. Does anyone want to guess the price of the Lego Doctor Who set for the TARDIS? Bearing in mind,
How big is it?
Despite what you think, it is not bigger on the inside. It's actually the same size as the other fucking Lego sets. So you want to hazard a guess?
What size is it?
I would say it would take up about half of your table here that we're recording on.
I'm going to say £400.
I was going to say 300.
It is £245.
Ah, pennies.
Oh my god.
Would you like one?
Yes, please. I mean, with that podcast money, we can buy 4. Okay, so your final closing thought is, it's good. It's the best.
It's the best.
Okay.
I don't need to say any more. It speaks for itself.
Okay. Harry, your closing thoughts, please.
Closing thoughts would be that throughout the Lego universe, you could have anything you wanted. If you wanted to make a spaceship out of TARDIS, you could. If you wanted to make a spaceship out of Star Wars stuff, you could. If you wanted to make a Star Trek one, I'm sure there's Star Trek Lego, you could make a spaceship out of anything. You could make any spaceship that you wanted throughout the Lego universe. And you could have anyone with you. Just have a good time.
All right. Let me take this to its conclusion then. Give me a few minutes while I think about it.
So we've had a little moment to have a think, and I'm going to throw down a little bit more here.
All right, round 2. This is absolutely unprecedented, but I will allow this.
Because I can't believe I didn't piece this together. The TARDIS never really fucking flies, which would be the biggest point of a spaceship. All the time it's parked, don't get me wrong, it's really cool inside, and you can hang out on your own, as you would, or with your friends, you
I'll
with me.
allow you in.
Thank you. And do you know what I'd be allowed in? Because it's always fucking on the floor.
It's not always on the floor. It does go through space.
Yeah, it does its little do.
Yeah.
But it's not like
We've
they're going,
lost every
"Guys,
fan.
we need to go to the moon."
Yeah.
And then no.
Technically, it moves the Earth, time and space around it, so it never moves, but it moves everything else around it, I think.
I can't
I'll have to
confirm
fact check that.
I will.
I'm sure.
I will say it has been shown to fly. It can fly.
It's just naff. It's a naff spaceship.
Just because it can fly doesn't mean
It doesn't fly.
Just because your theory's wrong doesn't mean it's naff.
Nah, it never flies. It does obviously sometimes fly.
Yeah, it
But
does.
does the Lego ship really fly, or is it someone picking it up and pretending to fly with it?
In Lego world, it flies, which is the world we're in.
Yeah.
A police box
But
doesn't
you're in
fly
a-
in the real world, does it? It's a fucking prop. I'm not sure if you're aware of that. It's probably CGI now, but
Bloody
Also,
liberals.
Lego can be destroyed by the crackle.
serious stuff. No, it doesn't get destroyed by the crackle. It gets made stronger.
But then
Oh,
you would be
Superman.
able to take it apart and put it back together again.
Yeah, we're going to take it apart though. But you could add to it.
I've made my decision.
Okay.
Bearing in mind, the score at the moment, as of this recording, between Lawrence is Harry, 1-0 in the first game. On the subject of the TARDIS, Stacey, classic design, absolute icon of British pop culture, and
Absolute icon.
absolute icon, and also I do like the inclusion because I didn't think of it. I think
Was it on the list?
it was on that list, but I didn't think of it until you told me it. Completely went past my mind. I think the idea of changing the police box for another police box may need some work. Harry. So give me that look. Again, quite out the box.
Literally, the Lego box.
Literally a nice little Lego pun for you there. And I really feel like you've built up to it. And it's bloody expensive. No,
Yeah.
sorry, I don't know where we're going with that. I think well-made argument, and I think you've gone with the whole, it can be anything. Also, the TARDIS can do that though, as well. I feel like you focus a lot on the crew aspect of it.
Yeah.
Not the actual spaceship itself.
Bum, bum, bum.
That is true. I will say that's a good theme tune, but the Lego Movie also has a great theme tune as well. And we can't sing it because we'll get copyrighted. And BBC have shut us down. Thank you, Stacey. And because of that, I'm going to go with, I love a good pop culture icon, and I love something that completely destroys liminal space, but I'm going to go with Harry's.
Oh my god, are you joking?
Because it can be built into anything. And because
Yeah, but it can be destroyed at any moment.
I don't think it can. And I think that
Get the cut on
because
Lego.
that was one of my thinking thought points, like if you tread on Lego, it really fucking hurts.
Oh.
So I'm going to give it to Harry on this one. But
I revoke your invitation to to my TARDIS.
And your massive dining room now, apparently. It was a very close call, though. Very close call.
Harry's shaking his head. He's so self-confident.
Right, so
Okay.
currently as it stands,
Fine.
Harry, it is 2-0.
Harry's undefeatable.
As of,
Oh no, the next debate will be I'm the judge.
yeah,
Uh-huh.
me against Stacey. So at the moment it is 2-0. I'll throw back to you for the outro. I imagine there's a lot of people angry at me right now. Including Stacey.
On the verge of being cancelled here. So we've been Nerds Against Normality. Thanks for hanging with us. Please follow, rate, like us. Send us any of your questions, anything you want us to review, or send us any stories from your week by emailing us at nerdsagainstnormalitypod@outlook.com. Bye!
See ya.
Bye.